we can revisit some places and unseal more trinities. Wasn't there a trinity mark in the accessory shop? Could this torn page be from Merlin's book? Let's return to town and give it to him. Although I said I would not be doing any of that right now. Anyway, this is your host, Kozar Raspel, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last episode, we finished off Agrabah. We're unable to rescue Jasmine, but we did unlock a new tournament for the Colosseum. Or I shouldn't say new tournament, it's our first tournament. And I said last episode we'd be doing that right now. Now, just as a heads up, I'm going to be asking some friends and fans and all that if I should, I'll activate this trendy right here, should show all the tournaments. I probably will the first time, but there are more parts than just doing the tournament that I don't know if I'm going to show absolutely everything, because I don't know if I have the commentary skills to do that, to be honest, because once you've done one, you've done them all. And on a lot of the tournament is just doing the same thing over and over. You know the rules, right? Let's enter the Fill Cup. Enter together. So yeah, as you saw, there was much more, like, we had to pick which cup we were going to enter, and then I had to press enter together. So there are going to be more options there as well. And the first match, Jungle Vice, with 3 soldiers and 4 Power Wilds. Now, one of the biggest reasons I say you should immediately do these tournaments is because, well, it racks up your experience like crazy. And I forgot to equip my new Keyblade. Oh, shoot. Don't you hate it when that happens? You haven't played in a while, and then it immediately hits your brain. Anyway, next match, Monkey and Magic. Gotta love some of the titles they give these. They give these groups, but then again, I've already demonstrated that when we fought the preliminaries. Give me from the side, would you? Now, since I'm going to be doing this throughout, I might as well talk about something, shall I? Alright, one thing I was actually thinking about doing was making a retrospective of all the Kingdom Hearts games. Now, I'm not exactly sure how I would go about doing this, probably in a standard review form. Dang, girl, you're strong. Okay. Dodge, dodge. Yeah, another thing. You don't actually fight guard armor here. You fight his body parts. And this is actually part of red armor. Not the same armor we fought in Traverse Town. A little bit stronger. And right now it's just feet. Come on, shake a leg up, would ya? Actually, he has feet, not legs. So yeah, I was actually thinking about doing a whole retrospective of the series on top of doing this LP, but of course the retrospective would be much later down the line because I would actually need a lot more footage. And I first tested my editing skills with that Chain of Memories top 10 list, and I liked how that turned out. I got a lot of positive feedback, and I might do another top 10 sometime down the line. Oh, but I actually have a few ideas for those, but I don't think I'll disclose those at this moment. But I was really happy with how that one turned out, so who knows? Maybe I'll make more videos like the top 10, or maybe I'll make that retrospective, but that would be a long time away. And I'm so glad I actually have time to actually LP at all. Well, with this college situation I got going on. And by situation, I mean, it's college in general. It's tough. Everyone knows that. Oh, come on. How did you wake up? Fire. Wow, that did a lot more damage. I forgot. It upgraded to Fire-Up. So now that's a lot more powerful. Gotta keep that in mind. But then again, I could use a couple heals too. In other news, I think you'd be glad to know I'm doing pretty well outside of Alpine. All things considered. Not a lot on my plate today, which is why I'm actually able to make an episode. Although, I don't know how many I can make. I know I can at least make this one, so there's that. Actually, this is the, third time I've tried to make this video? First time I stumbled upon my words like there was no tomorrow. Second time oh my gosh, I got interrupted by a phone call. Then I got interrupted by my dog barking because someone came to my house. I got interrupted by my friend calling, asking me to trade Pokemon with him. I got... there was one more thing. I think one time a friend... Like, I had a real-life friend come over mid-recording, and I'm like, dude, really? You came now? Even though I texted him saying, I'm gonna be doing a recording, come by in about 20 minutes. He comes over in 4. And I'm just standing there like, really, man? I have to redo the whole... And I was about in round 6 at the time of doing that, so I was just like, You seriously couldn't give me any time at all? Oh, but he apologized and all that. He's gone now, but I had to rework up the courage. I was afraid of doing another episode. Oh man, I gotta heal. I keep jumping in the air to heal when I realize that only works in every single other Kingdom Hearts games besides this one. So, I've had quite my share of disturbances while trying to do this LP. But yeah, all things considered, I've been battling pretty well. I don't want to gloat, obviously, but hey, I just realized I made it to the final round. Probably should have introduced more enemies. I mean, I just fought Guard Armor's hands. And welcome to the final one, Shadow Battalion, surprisingly having no shadows. And instead having Guard Armor's torso. This is much more what it looked like in the original Kingdom Hearts game. Oh! God, he can do that. Oh wait, my fire's good. Oh, come on. This lock-on system. That's still better to attack. There, 40 points of experience. It's a shame I didn't level up at all during that. Or did I? I might have been too distracted by talking to actually give mention of that. Anyway, with that victory, we have a little itty-bitty cutscene here showing off our tremendous glory.
We're the champs!
Random confetti! It's like Phoenix Wright! Where does it come from? Attain the power of the stars. Learn magic spell, Gravity. So there's another magic spell to add to our list. See why it's good to do that? I never thought you'd do it. Not bad. Phil, you're just as stubborn as ever. Don't pretend you're not happy for them. Ahem. Now, kid, you've still got a long way to go. Next round starting soon. Next time it'll be the real thing. So, according to Phil, that was just our training round. Great. Something you can do, but I won't be doing at this moment. You know the rules, right? If you enter the Phil Cup, now you're allowed to enter alone without Donald and Goofy. What? You're ducking out? Can't be a hero if you don't even try. I will try. Later. So yeah, you have to go through the whole tournament again, just Sora. And that's going to be available for every single cup, which I think I'll do but not at this moment. So anyway, now that we got that done, let's head on back to... let's do Traverse Town real fast. There's some important things I should do there now. We're not going to give the torn page back to Merlin, but we are going to go visit that Trinity Mark that Goofy talked about, because that's actually really important for those playing the game. Because I can honestly say, I beat this game twice without doing this. And I know a couple of you are going, what? So yeah, this mark right here is very important. Activating this Trinity ladder, we summon a ladder. Hopping onto it, or dropping down, then hopping onto it and coming up here, we have ourselves a postcard. Nah, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the synthesis shop. We can use your items to make unusual new items, Koopa. Let us make something for you, Koopa. Bring back a bunch of items from your travels, Koopa. And let's see. Because we got that explanation, we now can actually make items, including the EXP earring, something that allows you to have more experience points. For those of you trying to get the trophy for level 99, this is vital. Well, you could do it without it, but that would suck. On top of that, if you collect the different synthesis items like those spirit shards, bright shards, power shards, lucid shards, blaze shards, frost shards, thunder shards, and you see those stones and serenity power, those are only gone from the rare enemies I mentioned before. So if you have all the items, I'll just give a quick example. You just press it, synthesize, it's mixed, and it will even tell you what items you can mix by it will be highlighted slightly brighter. And if you've mixed it before, it tells you right there. And I think after you synthesize like a couple of them from that list, you open up the next list. So let's see, I'll synthesize that, and I'm not able to synthesize that now. But if I go back, nope, you need to synthesize a certain amount from a certain amount of items before unlocking the next group, which is understandable. You don't have to synthesize everything to get the next group, but you have to synthesize most. The only time you need to synthesize everything is right before the final group. And synthesizing the final group, or synthesizing everything before the final group, will allow you to unlock some of the strongest weapons in the game for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. So for those of you who have all the synthesizing items or are finding it worth it to collect everything, there you go. Very helpful place. And something I did want to mention that was kind of funny, what is with this door? This is the world exit. And going here takes you out of the screen. Takes you out of the world. Do I just open a door into space? I just thought that was always hilarious. Alright, heading back to Agrabah. Well, actually, we have to head back to Agrabah. We're not actually making a stop there. Because I wanted to... We actually needed to come to Agrabah to select world. Now, we're going to be heading this way. Even though this says it has 6 stars, and this one has 5 stars, I find that 5-star world way more difficult, but you'll see why then. Right now, we're going to be heading towards this mysterious destination. Nothing like the gummy ship. You know, I still never got around to showing off how to customize the gummy ship and make it even stronger. I might as well show that sometime. Maybe one of these days. Then again, the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts 1 is probably my least favorite part of this game. Then the camera. This section is actually massively improved in every other, well, I shouldn't say every other Kingdom Hearts game, just Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't even think it's in the other Kingdom Hearts games, and you want to dodge that, otherwise it would take you straight to Traverse Town or Wonderland, I forget which one. At least what I want to do is equip it with a big rocket to allow us to fly easier. Also, you gotta wonder, like, what is up with these asteroids, too? I'm only saying that because look how circular they are. Maybe it's just the Disney charm, it being silly that there are gigantic rings in space. It's just one of those things I always found hilarious. It's like, most asteroids are asteroids because they're broken off pieces of bigger rocks just flying through space. But how do they come out to be perfect rings? Like, look at all these designs they're doing. They're perfect squares and rectangles and weird T-blocks that remind me vaguely of Tetris. What in nature does this? Die, you big, fat, heartless ships. Oh, where did everything go? What is that? Wow, it's huge. It's a giant whale! It's Monstro! He's a whale of a whale, and vicious besides. Whoa! Sora, get us out of here! Move, ship, move! Too late! He's gonna swallow us! We were just eaten by a whale. And for some reason, being eaten by a whale triggers flashbacks. Sora, you have one strange case of PTSD. No, I can't hear it. Fine, I'm quiet. You wish it was a monster. Yeah, that's brilliant. I hope that there's some... Oh, man. I wish there was something in here to maul my face off. That would have just been the best. Why couldn't they get voice actors for these parts? It's not that I have the game muted, it's just... there are no voices. Probably couldn't get anyone who sounded enough like them in time. I guess that would be understandable.
Hey, Sora! Are you okay?
No, just
What are you guys doing?
recovering from
Where
PTSD.
are we anyway?
Flashbacks.
Whoa!
Oh, you know, I think that big old whale monstro just swallowed us.
No, really, we just entered to the mouth.
And for today's weather, expect showers. Oh, heavy showers.
Hey! Who's there? It's me! Oh, it's just Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Pinocchio? Pinocchio, where you going? Pinocchio! Come on, everybody, after him, quick!
And welcome to Monstro. And remember before how I mentioned that cutscene with Pinocchio at Traverse Town was completely optional? I'm not kidding. Before I just, there actually was a time when I went to, I'll say after the cutscene.
What have you got there, Pinocchio?
With this, we can get out of here, Father.
Really? With this big block, you think so?
It's true. So, how did you end up here, Pinocchio?
Oh my, so the whale swallowed all of you too? My goodness.
Yeah, looks like it.
My name is Geppetto. I'm Pinocchio's father. When we got separated, I traveled all over looking for him. Thank goodness we're together again. So, you seem to know Pinocchio quite well. I hope he was a good boy in my absence. Well, we've all had quite a journey, right, Pinocchio? Pinocchio!
So as I was saying, I never saw the cutscene originally that showed Pinocchio there. So all I saw was going into Monstro, and Donald knew who Pinocchio was right off the bat. Kinda confused. I've warned him not to wander off here. He can be a naughty boy. Even so, he's very precious to me. So apparently Pinocchio ran off deep into Monstro. Next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we're going to enter the belly of the whale. Ew! This has been your host, Quasar Rospel, not looking forward to next time, and signing out.